In this video, I'm going to show you how to set your Canvas course and your grade book to make sure your grades sync successfully into Skyward. So we're going to go into the assignments. I'm in my module view right now, which is the home page, but I'm going to go into assignments. This teacher has some assignments already, and if you notice, there are a couple of groups. We have a daily work assignment group and just assignments. The default for what Canvas creates is assignments, but you must create assignment groups that are based upon your Skyward categories. This teacher has already created her daily work group. The other group in her Skyward course is test. So up here, I need to add another group called test. So I'm going to do that now, and it must match perfectly with what you have in Skyward. This teacher's test group has all caps, so it must match because I do believe it is case sensitive. So I'm going to create this group and hit save, and then it creates another assignment group. As long as your assignment is in the correct group, it will transfer over into Skyward. Also, you do not need to do anything in Skyward ahead of time. When you sync your assignments into Skyward, your assignment will be created in Skyward, and then the grades will be transferred over. Now, let's take a look at a couple of things in these assignments. Let's take a look at the title of the assignment. Social distancing question dash day 1. Sometimes Skyward does not like characters. So before I try to sync this assignment, I'm going to just edit the title of that and remove that dash. So I'm going to come over to the 3 dots on the side. I'm going to edit, and I'm going to take that dash out so that it just says day 1 and hit save. Same thing with this next one. I'm going to remove that dash. So if you have assignments that you have pulled over from the virtual learning master courses that have any sort of character, you would probably be smart to just go ahead and remove those characters so that you only have letters, numbers, and spaces. So I'm going to quickly edit this, take that dash out and save. And then I'm going to edit this, take that dash out and save. Okay, so now let's look over here at these characters. This little logo, or icon rather, is your SIS sync icon. If it's green, that means that assignment will sync to Skyward. If you've already synced that assignment, you can always remove it by tapping it, and if it's black with an X, that means that assignment will not sync to Skyward. And it's a good practice that once your students' grades are in Skyward to just go ahead and tap that and take that off. But I do need to sync that assignment in this case, so I'm going to turn it back on. Another thing, just check to make sure it's in the right category. These are all daily work assignments, but let's say this assignment was just down here under assignments and I needed it to go into the test category because it's a test. All I need to do is just drag it down there, and then it would sync into the test category. If you don't even want an assignments category, you can come over to the 3 dots over here, and you can tap those and completely delete the assignments group if you want to. I'm just going to leave it there in case the teacher just wants to have a group where it doesn't go anywhere. For this case, I do need to go ahead and move this back up into my daily work area so it does sync correctly. But you want to make sure that when you go into your assignments, just take a quick look. Make sure your assignments are in the category or the group. They're called groups in Canvas. They're called categories in Skyward. Just make sure they're in the right spot before you sync, Make sure the ones that you want to sync are turned on and the ones you don't want to sync are turned off. Once everything looks good in your assignments, then you can come over to the grade book by tapping on Grades. Once all your students' grades load up and you can see the assignments and the grades, then you can take a look and see if you need to edit anyone's grades. If they all look good, then you can go ahead and sync. I do have a separate video that shows you how to sync your grades. If you decide that you need to go ahead and tweak some of these grades, maybe you're giving extra credit, maybe a student turned it in late and you want to take a couple of points off, all you have to do is tap on that grade and you will get your editing box, and then you can type in the grade that you want, tap that little box. You can see there's a little pop-up that comes out over here, and if you don't need that you can put it back, tap off of it, and you can edit right there in your grade book under the assignment.